Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Anime, and boy, do I have a show for you. First off, I'd like to talk about this guy named Hards. Now, he's basically my biggest anime review competitor, seeing that not only does he look intimidating, but if you've ever watched his reviews, he's very good at stuttering words, sometimes making references to things that he doesn't exactly know what he's talking about, but a great competitor, no doubt. I'm quite proud to call Hards my competing friend. Alright, this being the first episode and review, I kind of wanted to start kind of strong and get this one out of the way. So that's right, I'm probably doing Inuyasha, the show that went on and on and on. But that's cool, right? Because we all love to watch shows that never stop. And not to mention, it had the shittiest ending I've ever seen out of any show, movie, play, Broadway musical, anything. Now, I must say, if I can pull Inuyasha up on the screen here, that Inuyasha was a show, basic storyline. We all know the storyline. Young girl Kagome gets sucked into a feudal era 500 years in the past, and she meets up with this half-demon Inuyasha, who happens to be the biggest smartass that I've ever seen. And, you know, his jokes, they're funny for a while, but by the end you just want to punch him and say, you in this fucking show. But it's cool, I guess. Let's try to pull up some Inuyasha footage. Now, when the show starts out, you know, it's pretty funny. I mean, plenty of sit boys from Kagome activating Inuyasha's magic beads, plenty of gags. It's great stuff. Yeah, right here I probably wouldn't, smile if I was plummeting from the sky toward my death. I have to say the show dies a little bit, though, when Shippo comes in. Probably the biggest mistake Rumiko Takahashi, the show's creator and writer, ever freaking made. Now, wow, you think, this little douche is pretty annoying. But I'm sure this anime won't last past a few seasons, so I won't have to deal with him for very long. But it does. It keeps going, and it doesn't stop. And there's more holes in the plot than that game Pitfall. The characters are another thing. Inuyasha, he's pretty amusing for a while. His smartass attitude works well until you finally just want to say, good God, shut up. Now, Sango, another member of the party, works well for her storyline with her tragic brother Kohaku. It can really hit the emotional spot if you let it. Now let's move on to Moroku, the monk with the suction wind tunnel thing in his hand. It's another great addition. However, you know how those Saimyosho things that Naraku sends after him, those venomous bugs that he basically makes Moroku suck up in his wind tunnel and poison him? Yeah, the poisoning. How many times has that happened? You might think, hey, this sucks, I feel bad for the guy. But after a few times and constant poisonings, you just want to tell him cut the shit and die. Now, Kagome is a great character. There's really not much you can say about her. Another great thing you'll notice about Inuyasha, see the little action symbol right there? Action on the top? Well, as it goes down, they keep the action symbol until this season right here, where it disappears. There's nothing there. What happens? Boom, they replace it with a big V, standing for Viz. Why do they do this? Why is this necessary? Who is the action man anyway? Who the fuck is this little man right here standing on the planet? It doesn't make any goddamn sense. I mean, why didn't they just put Viz all the way through? Why? Because Viz are a bunch of douches. Now, some of you may say something like, Mr. Anime, please, give Inuyasha a break, But no, had it given me a break 100 goddamn episodes ago, it wouldn't be a problem. But the show keeps going. It's obnoxious, it gets annoying, Naraku never dies, in the movies he never dies, in the manga he's still not dead. What else is there to say? It blows my mind. Now, throughout the entire show, Inuyasha, Kikyo and Kagome are having this big love trial going on. We all know about that, but the problem is it doesn't end. Kikyo supposedly died when Inuyasha killed her, which was actually Naraku. What's your problem, Inuyasha? Why don't you just fuck one of them, kick the other one to the curb, and fuck both of them? Alright, so let's take another character break and talk about the ending of the show. I don't know. If you don't want a spoiler for this terrible show, why don't you go ahead and turn off this show right now, the one you're watching, Mr. Anime's Reviews. I'll tell you right now, the ending to Inuyasha was the worst thing ever. Why? Well, to those of you that know what I'm talking about, what were his words? I believe something like,
We'll hunt down Naraku to the ends of the
That's elephant shit.
Now, in conclusion to Inuyasha, even though I have a big fat Inuyasha poster back there, because it frankly looks pretty damn cool, I gotta say I give the show a 5 out of 10. I'm gonna give it some lenience because it was obviously a big hit with everyone else, so apparently I'm the minority here thinking about Inuyasha. Well, what else can I say? I hate Shippo. Most of the elements of Inuyasha I hate. I hate the repetitiveness. I hate Chris Crocker. All kinds of shit. So, that's it. 5 out of 10. This review's done.
Oh yeah. Remember that every show we review, everything that we talk about, manga, TV, books, anime, it's all licensed to its original copyright holder. We respect that.